So we're just going to have a look at some match from race 1. On board with Alex Hall following Daniel Gibson here in the Stock Catch Class B race. We turn into Copse Corner. Car breaks away, we see the spectator back and there's race circuit. And continue and then find the right gear and away we go. Just losing one place there to Barrett Rosier. So the cars then turn up the grid for the race, the second race of the year in the 750 Motor Club Stock Catch Class B Championship, and it's Martin Kaiser and Lee Scott, the two Fiestas on the front row. Second row is Matt Rosier and Andy Philpott. On the third row is Ed Cooper and Martin Foundry. On the fourth row we have Damien Cottrell and Imran Khan, one of our onboard cameras. On the fifth row is Paul Thorpe and Derek Rosier. Sixth row are two more of our onboard cameras, Andrew Lightfoot and Alex Hall. On the seventh row of the grid we have Mark Webster and Keith Morgan. 8th row Colin Thorpe and Daniel Gibson. The 9th row Philip Burden and Alan Dooley. On the 10th row Michael Williamson and Bill Pereri. On the 11th row Ryan Lowdry and Thomas Langford to round off our 23 cars. Phil Wilson is at the back of the grid. Unfortunately Bill Pereira isn't there, but the red lights have turned on the race in the way because the lights go out and away we go. We've got 22 cars on the grid and it looks like a good start from Lee Scott from the outside of the front row, or the inside is here at Silverstone, and Scott leads there and Rosier tried to come round the outside there. I don't think that worked though, so it should be Lee Scott in second position as they head in the lead from Martin Cowdrey. So we're on board with Imran Khan there, missing a gear as we go down towards Beckett's and losing that place out there to Paul Thorpe, who started behind him on the grid. As we now turn into Beckett's round the outside as well comes Derek Rosier. They're on board with Alex Hill up on the inside there. It looked like Damien Cottrell. So now we've had a good start of Andrew Lightfoot. He's a couple places in front. So we head down the Wellington Straight for the first time of asking. Then it might even be Keith Morgan there in front of us. So it looks like not a fantastic start from Alex Hill, but he worked his way back up the field. Now we've got 13 minutes plus 1 lap race and into Brooklands, and then Luffield up almost side by side for second position because Kasia's under pressure from Matt Rosier. But then joining up on the inside there goes the car of Andy Philpott next, trying to come alongside Matt Rosier now as they head down to Woodcote for the first time. They're side by side for second. Rosier just about has the speed to hold off. They're side by side for sixth. That's Ed Cooper involved with I think Paul Thorpe. Paul Thorpe's just behind in fact. It will be Martin Foundry involved there. Somebody smoking. That could well be Alex Hall. And we come board with him now, but he is on Keith Morgan. There's hardly any room, but he makes his way through. A bit sideways, but he's made it past Alex Hall. Made it. Now we can ride on board with Lightfoot. We're 3 wide almost in front of us as we head into Beckett's then. For the second time, lots of people locking up late on the brakes. It's Lightfoot. We come right underneath Derek Rosier now, who has right in front of him. Actually, it's Ed Cooper there, isn't it? Not Rosier, Ed Cooper. But through Brooklands into Luffield for a second time. Somebody else. We got smoke coming out the car. Actually, it was locking up in fact. And so now they exit Luffield. It is really wide for Matt Rosier, kicking up the dirt as he exited Luffield corner. So that loses him a bit of time. Here's about a 6th. Paul Thorpe almost pushing Ed Cooper through Woodcote there. As they now power down the start-finish line, almost 3 wide there. As the Imran Khan involved in all that. Alex Hall's car still smoking. On board with Khan now, as we're right behind Paul Thorpe trying to come round the outside here. Also involved is Martin Foundry. We're going to try and come past both of them as we head down to Beckett's then. As we put the brakes on round the outside comes Foundry. So Thorpe's got both of them then. So Thorpe gains the position left. Foundry sideways as they head through Beckett's, kicking up the dirt on the inside of the corner. Now we go for the tighter line, but can't have a better exit to the corner, and he's got the slipstream for Thorpe. Foundry starts to push him onto the grass as they head down the Wellington Straight. Khan on the grass, he gets it all back together. As meanwhile into Luffield, our leaders all together again. Lee Scott leading from Martin Kaiser and Matt Rosier there in third position. It's the two Fiestas ahead of the 205. And then nose to tail still for fourth position. That's Andy Philpott chasing after Damien Cottrell. That's the Nova ahead of the Fiesta. Meanwhile for the lead, Kaiser right behind Lee Scott as they hand into Copse. Paul Thorpe still in 6th. As Foundry tries to come on the inside of Khan. Alex Hall's car still smoking there. So on board with Andrew Lightfoot now. We're running over the curb on the exit of the corner, right behind Martin Baldry in the Ford Fiesta XR2. So he headed to Beckett, someone ahead, locking up, and now could have been Philpott round the outside of Baldry. Go over Beckett, try to go right round the outside there. Imran Khan in front, but Baldry stays in front of Lightfoot as they now head onto the Wellington Straight for another time. Go underneath the first of the two vehicle bridges as we're almost side by side. There's corner markers all over the place, but Rosier's coming round the outside of Kaiser as they head through the corner. They're still side by side, I think. I think Kaiser just about edging in front of the Peugeot 205 of Matt Rosier, and yes, he has done. As they now head through Woodcote, Rosier still trying to find a way alongside as they head down to Cops Corner. But I think Martin Kaiser is going to stay in front. He is. In the battle for fourth, it's not so much a battle anymore because Cottrell getting away from Philpott, but this is the best battle of the races. Baldry up on the inside and through. He's made his way ahead of Khan. That's for seventh. Head on board with Alex Hall now, right behind Matt Rosier. Derek Rosier, even who runs really wide through Cops Corner. He just about gets it back onto the circuit. Alex Hall looking all over the back of him as we head down into Beckett's. Up on the inside comes Alex Hall. That's going to get him the position, does it? Or trying to stay around the outside is Derek Rosier. Ed Cooper in front runs all over the extra tarmac here at Silverstone, but Alex Hall has got past Rosier. Meanwhile, leaders into Luffield, and just down in front is Lee Scott. Kaiser, Rosier, they're still all as they were when we last saw them, but they're very close together. I think Lee Scott may well have had Kaiser get a little bit closer to him than last time by. Kaiser's definitely got a bigger gap to Rosier than last time as they cross the line to start another lap as they head down to Cops Corner. Lee Scott still leading. What about the battle for sixth? It's Paul Thorpe heading to Cops then. Paul Thorpe still in that sixth position. That's the battle making their way through. Back on board then with Andrew Lightfoot. Lightfoot in the Fiesta XR2. We get onto the brakes, they're all locking up all over the place. There's up on the inside there. Goes Khan, is he going to get ahead of Paul Thorpe there? I think he is. As Lightfoot runs all over that additional time. Back again, they're side by side for sixth. This is Paul Thorpe, Imran Khan, and right behind them. Actually, so it was Baldry, wasn't it? Because Khan's behind him, they're going to make three wide. Khan comes round the outside. Baldry then ducks underneath Paul Thorpe to go on the inside as they go into Brooklands. And is Baldry going to have the position? He locks up as they go through the corner. Lightfoot gets out of the corner just about. Khan trying now come on the inside. Oh, the outside even of Thorpe. Thorpe's going to have seventh, but of course he's lost out to Martin Baldry. Side by side for the lead as well. Lee Scott has Martin Kaiser up on the inside as they cross the line. They're side by side. I think Kaiser's just got the position as they head down to Cops Corner then. And is he through? Yes, into the lead goes Martin Kaiser. He now leads with Scott and Rosier. The battle for sixth still on. As we saw the exit, you'll go through Luffield. It's still in sixth position for Martin Baldry. On board with Khan now. We see in front of us Paul Thorpe. We get down the gears then as we head into Beckett. Somebody there has retired from the race. Car being pushed to the inside of the circuit. So now we power down the Wellington Straight into Brooklands. We get on the brakes. Paul Thorpe looks on the inside, ducks back underneath him as they head through the corner. Meanwhile into Luffield, the top three then. It's Kaiser still ahead of Scott. So after obviously getting up on the inside through Woodcote and then having the inside line for Cops, he leads the way now then. Kaiser ahead of Scott. Still the two Fiestas ahead of the 205, but two Fiestas swapped around since earlier in the race. We've got a bit of lappery to do soon. They turn through Cops then. Still in fourth is Cottrell and fifth is Philpott. Then in sixth is still just Baldry. Khan all over the back of Thorpe. Andrew Lightfoot's dropped back. Meanwhile, side by side because Alex Hall tries to come round the outside of Ed Cooper. We can ride on board with Alex Hall now. That is right over the curb on the exit of Cops. Now we head down towards Beckett's. Get onto the brakes. Now up on the inside of Ed Cooper comes Alex Hall. Is he going to get the move done this time? I think so. Yes, he's ahead now. So Alex Hall has that position. Or yes, possibly. Oh, no, Ed Cooper's back through. Ed Cooper got the cut back, so Ed Cooper back ahead again. It's the battle for 10th position. So we head down to Brooklands, look at the inside, the outside line now, onto the brakes we will go. Very late on the brakes. Alex will try to come round the outside of Cooper, and he may well have it done. We ride all over the curb as we head into Luffield. I think Alex Hill's got the move done. Meanwhile, Lee Scott right in the slipstream with the race leader, Martin Kaiser, as we head down to Cops. Matt Rhodes has started to lose touch, possibly with the top two. What about the battle for 6th? Well, they've got some lappery to do, but the 4 of them almost all together. I think Lightfoot a bit far behind, but Cooper back on the inside of Alex Hall as they head through Cops corner. Back aboard Ricardo's Falk tries to come on the inside from the first part of Beckett, but then the track changes to the right-hander, and it's Falby still ahead of Thorpe, then Khan here in 8th position, and then right behind is even Andrew Lightfoot in 9th. So it's the 4 Ford Fiesta XR2s battling there here for 6th position. Out the slipstream comes Khan, and out the slipstream of Fowdery come Thorpe, did he? Where is Fowdery? Can't see him, he's on the inside line. We get a bit sideways, locking up again, he's Fowdery. As he runs wide, then we turn through Luffield corner. And up on the inside, here comes Lightfoot. He's trying to come up on the inside, almost contact. You can see that all in the rearview mirror. Meanwhile, Lee Scott back on the inside through Woodcote. Is he going to have the lead back from Martin Kaiser as they head down to Cops corner? They turn through the corner now, and back into the lead goes Lee Scott. Another slow car heading down the start-finish line. This is going to be almost pretty wide now for 6th. Fowler on the inside, Thorpe in the middle, and Khan around the outside, and then Lightfoot tried to come through. Now we head through on board with Lightfoot as we lap that car. We're almost free wide as we head down to Beckett. Now on the outside of Khan comes Lightfoot, and then he's made it through, has he? No, Khan stayed in front of Lightfoot as now they power down the Wellington Straight. In the slipstream is Khan. It is Lightfoot, and now Khan come out the slipstream. Thorpe to the outside of Fowdery. Fowdery staying on that tight line once again. And they're side by side. Thorpe runs a bit wide again. Lots of smoke coming out of Fowdery's car. We think that's locking up, and we head over one of the corner markers side by side as Khan comes round the outside of Thorpe. Lightfoot can't find a way through the two cars because they're side by side, and now all over the dirt goes Khan. Meanwhile, Lee Scott is in that lead position, lad, as they head down towards Cops corner, and now they turn through the corner. What about the battle for 6th? Because this, I think, is the most exciting battle on circuit. It's side by side between Fowdery and Thorpe, and between Lightfoot and Khan as they turn through. Alex Hall still trying to come round the outside. Now we'll go back on board with Lightfoot. Khan just in front of him still. Now here come up on the inside. Beckett, they have to pass that back marker. Thorpe trying to come through. Past Fowdery, can't do it. Khan's going to go round the outside. He locks up and head to the Beckett. All of them lock up as they turn through Beckett's now. And it's Fowdery in front. I think Thorpe's still there. And I don't think actually anybody's going to change position, because I think still Khan is there. Is he? Or are they side by side now as they head down the Wellington Straight? I think they must be. We can't see Khan. And Lightfoot keeps looking over to his right. I think they're side by side. Meanwhile, Thorpe comes around the outside of Fowdery as they head down to Brooklands again. Side by side. Again, all the smoke coming over Fowdery's car. He starts to make a small gap to pull Thorpe. And now Thorpe goes to the inside for Luffield. He can't make that through either. Fowdery runs slightly wide all over the dirt. He goes. Leaders down to Cops, Scott. And then Kaiser and Rosie are back with the top two. Then in 4th, Cottrell. 5th is Philpotts. Then in 6th position, is it going to be side by side again? No, because Thorpe has that position from Lightfoot now, because the Alex Hall trying to go around the outside of Ed Cooper now. But Martin Fowdery's dropped back and all that, so we're right behind Ed Cooper now as we head down towards Beckett on board with Alex Hall. In front, people locking up all over the curbs we go, round the outside, nowhere through past Ed Cooper there. Ed Cooper in the Vauxhall Nova. as we now in the slipstream as we head down the Wellington Straight. They change now to Imran Khan, who's right behind Andrew Lightfoot. We go round the outside underneath the bridge, the two vehicle bridges, as we head go onto the brakes into Brooklands. And Lightfoot stays in front of Khan then. And then we turn through the right-hander at Luffield. Side by side for second as Matt Rosier tries to squeeze through. But it's the last lap of the race. The checkered flag is out. Lee Scott wins from Martin Kayser, just ahead of Rosier by less than 0.2 of a second. Fourth to Damien Cottrell. Fifth to Andy Philpotts. Let's have a look at these results and the official classification on the screen. 9-10 victory for Lee Scott over Martin Kayser. Third Rosier, fourth Cottrell, fifth Philpotts. Paul Thorpe took 6th position. 7th was Andrew Lightfoot. 8th was Imran Khan. Martin Fowler dropped away in 9th. 10th was Ed Cooper. 11th Alex Hall, couldn't quite find his way past Cooper. 12th was Derek Rosier. You can see the rest of the times coming up on your screen there, the positions. Derek Rosier 12th, 13th Webster, 14th Gibson, 15th Morgan, 16th Colin Thorpe. And just got a replay now. We got quite a few replays to show you because the action, we just couldn't show these replays while the race was going on. First of all, the starts, we have Alex Hall here, who didn't make the best of starts. Keith Morgan just squeezing through it. He goes up on the inside of Andrew Lightfoot as they turned through Cops for the first time. Lightfoot just about heading in front on the exit of the corner. Now we can have the onboard of Imran Khan. Away we go. He started from the fourth row of the grid. A good start there. That might have been Andy Philpotts possibly made the really good start. We head through Cops. Now we have Andrew Lightfoot. We made a pretty even start with the cars in front of him, and then we have no gears going into Cobb's Corner. We find a gear, make our way through Cobb's Corner, and now into Beckett for the first time. Lightfoot having a dirt chucked up. Imran Khan there beside us. Now further in the race, on board with Khan, Fowdry and Thorpe side by side. Fowdry is smoking the car through the corner, and then round the outside of Paul Thorpe we go. More on board with Khan. This is the last lap, I think. Kicking the dirt of Andrew Lightfoot, then running out wide. Now we can ride on board with Lightfoot. He's late on the brakes. So Beckett's getting in a position. Now we head into Brooklands and Ken Baldry's locking up. Then the inside rear wheel kick, lifting up in the air and run out of road through Brooklands there for Andrew Lightfoot. And then around the outside come Imran Khan. Now into Beckett on another lap. In front is Fowdry and contact.